morning, 7:30. Coffee's brewed up, nice and warm. Let's go ahead and pour us up a nice thermos. We'll go hit the gym.
I'll tell you what, when I woke up this morning, I thought it was Tuesday. That's how focused we've been on just everything going on, is forgetting the days of the week. But that's a side note. This is the physique right now. I weighed in this morning at 225 pounds. The cut's been going really, really well. I've been doing cardio 2 times each day for probably about 35 minutes. It's just been a simple walk in addition to everything I've been doing, and then also a reduction in calorie intake. We're gonna do back. We're gonna start off with some lat pull downs. We'll jump in here. We got some pretty heavy weight, just like normal. We'll start inside and then jump outside. Woo. We're also gonna do some push-ups. It's back day, but I try to do at least 100 push-ups every single day regardless. It doesn't cost you anything. You can kind of just do it in between your sets of back. So that's what we're gonna knock out here. Really work those shoulders. I find the best way to do this is just a mix of barbell shrugs and dumbbell shrugs.
Check out that sunrise this morning. So beautiful out here. The birds are chirping. Everything's so alive, but at the same time, it's kind of dying because the leaves are coming out of all the trees. The duality of life. First session of cardio, 35 minutes. Just a brisk little walk. Feels good after a workout just to kind of relax. Pro tip, move around. It's so hard just to restrict your calorie intake and expect to lose weight. Yeah, it's possible, but it's hard because you got to eat less because you're not moving as much. So if you want to continue to eat foods that you like, large amounts of food to sustain yourself, we'll just include a little bit of cardio. That way you earn your calories.
Kicking off a brand new day. We got another hole in the yard. I literally filled this thing in yesterday. Here are the suspects. Let's get it filled back in. Mr. Oakley, take care of your kids. Watch out, guys. Watch out, watch out. No, no, no. No. They'll get the point one of these days. I'm actually gonna go grab a bigger rock and set it on top. Set some rocks on the hole for now. Hopefully they'll get the memo to stop digging. And as we speak, the rain is starting to come down. I was gonna try to get some oil changed in my mom's car. We'll see how long this lasts. Weather forecast says 1% chance of rain. You can see a couple gray clouds up ahead. Get the shop opened up. Looks like the rain is going to be on standby. A couple weeks back, I bought a brand new oil filter and a fresh bottle of 5W30 full synthetic. We do got a little bit left over from the last time I did her oil. What are you doing, son? After checking the oil in my mom's car, it's at a good level. And she has about 800 miles till the next oil change is due. So we're gonna hold off on that. Found myself back up at the house. Irvin's old car hasn't been cranked up in a while. We're gonna go through, make sure the tires are at the right level, the oil's at a good spot. His hood doesn't want to stay up on its own, so I grabbed this bar from inside the gym. Put it right here. Even though it's underneath the roof, there's still some leaves piling up around there. I see a little bit of corrosion on his battery terminal. Check the oil, make sure all the fluids are at a good spot. This is what we're working with. This old car's racked up over 200,000 miles and needs a slight cleanup. Positive terminal. It's got a good bit of corrosion building up. Some general wear and tear. All the fluids look to be right. We'll get some conditioner on the belt. Let's head down to the shop, pick up a couple tools. Let's get the compressor loaded up. Mobile mechanic. Now that I got a rag, let's check the oil. Oh yeah, it's looking like we're gonna need to top it off from what I saw on that draw. Let's see. So it's right about here. The full line is here. It's not quite empty, but it could definitely use a little bit. I gotta double check and see when he's due for an oil change. I know this old car has a slight oil leak. I expected the level to be a little bit low. We'll have to hunt down some 5W20. I didn't have it in the shop. As far as the battery terminal goes, I'm gonna use some baking soda and water. First, I'm gonna go through with this soft bristle brush, get all the big corrosion off. There was a lot of corrosion on this terminal. There's still some left. I did loosen it already. It doesn't want to come off. Got my concoction mixed up with the flathead. I wrapped the rag around the terminal. I'm going to try to mitigate how much water falls down. This should help loosen up that corrosion. You can hear it start to foam already. Something so simple, yet very effective. Look at all that. The more foam, the more corrosion you got. After 2 rounds, we were able to break away enough corrosion to get the terminal off. Let's get this stuff cleaned up and get it reinstalled. Cleaned off as best as I could. Same with the metal connection. No more big corrosion. This battery still got some life in it, so we want to take care of it. We'll try not to set this in a dirty spot. I forgot the funnel at the shop, and I really don't feel like going to get it, but I think we can do this without spilling too much. It's not a full bottle, so let's see if we can make it there. Let's go through, check the tires. Could use a little bit. Looks like one of the cables was touching. Ooh. I'm not too sure what that was all about, but it seems to have come to an end. Let's get everything cleaned up, put away. While that car's running over there, walked over to my dad's diesel truck. This thing just got an oil change recently, but he's been gone for about a month. So I'm gonna get it fired up and let it just idle for a bit. This old truck's racked up just under 300,000 miles. The gas gauge doesn't work, so you gotta make sure you keep fuel in it, but it's running pretty good. We keep up with the maintenance on it. We haven't used the ramp in a while either, so wanna make sure it gets good use. This way, when we need it, we know it works. We're gonna let this old girl run. I'm gonna take these tools back down to the shop. Let it run for about 25 minutes. Also backed it up about 2 feet only. That way it's not sitting on that same spot of the tires. Let's get inside, start working on some dinner, get ready for a hunt this evening. Beef and onions like always.
We wrapped up our dinner. We're gonna head off into the woods for our evening hunt. Hopefully see a buck and maybe even shoot one. I appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.